Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Hanging with Stephanie. I'm not new to YouTube, but I am new to taping videos, and today I'm doing a cooking video. I'll be making some, you know what everyone loves, fried chicken wings, macaroni and cheese, sweet potatoes, and string beans. So let's get started. Okay guys, today I'm doing chicken wings. So I'm gonna clean them real quick and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm seasoning my chicken. It's already been washed. Before you say anything, I always wash my chicken in the sink. All you do is wash your sink out. You use lemon. I'll show you how it goes so that you can see that it actually gets washed. But I'm seasoning the chicken up. I put everything in this container right here because then I just sprinkle it on and put it all together. But I use onion powder, garlic powder, accent, salt, pepper, basil, oregano, paprika. I use paprika, oregano, basil. Put the top on. Oop, and I shake it up. Move everything out the way. Gloves are clean. And then you just move it around. Move it around. I'm cooking for a family of 6, so I use a lot of food. One day I'll take you on a grocery shopping because I do it probably a huge shop. I do it once, maybe twice, depending on what they have. But I do it once a month, really. And then I'll just add on like vegetables throughout the week or so because I do frozen vegetables. But then like when they want asparagus or something or cabbage, I can't just keep that sitting around the house. So I'll have to go pick that out. Or peppers and onions, stuff like that. But like broccoli, spinach, I get that frozen a lot of the time. String beans frozen. So look, it's all done. So now all I'm going to do is let it sit. I'm going to put it in a pan. And let it sit. So guys, look. Let's take a look at how I clean my sink. Okay guys, now I'm making string beans. For my family, these are 3-pound bags. I do 2 of them. So I'm going to start with the chicken broth. And turn the stove on. Yes, use the whole thing. Sometimes I add water to it because I may need more than this. And I'm going to turn this up so that it's a little boil. So it's going to be medium high, like in between medium and high. And I'm also going to start adding the seasonings in. I use 3 crystals, 3 crystal hot sauces. Because they're all different. This one is extra hot. Because the regular crystal is not really that hot, but the flavor is very good in it. But this gives this a little tang. A little hot tang. I use this one. crystal with garlic in it. And I also use the regular. And then, of course, you know, salt. Pepper. Garlic. Onion powder. And I want this to boil a little bit before I put the string beans in. So once that starts boiling, I'll bring you back. Oh guys, I forgot to tell you, I put oil and butter in here. So let me put some oil and butter in here. And you may hear the water in the back because I'm also making macaroni and cheese. Please don't do that. I'm also making macaroni and cheese. So let me get the butter.
You make it butter. You make it butter.
So I'm getting the water started for this as well. I'm putting this on high. And so once that starts boiling, I'll put in my noodles. Oh, buddy.
Put in your noodle bowl. Shh. Put in your noodle bowl. Oh my God, the milk.
Oh, y'all, that's just the water on the bottom of the pan. That you hear sizzling.
Oh my God.
Be quiet. Okay, so here's the butter. I do a half a stick to start out with. And here's the oil. Okay, that's it for right now. That was about, you can eyeball it. Depends on what you like. So now I'm gonna let that boil. I just wanted to show that I put in the butter and the oil. I'm letting the water boil for the macaroni and cheese. Once it starts to boil, before I put the noodles in, I put in salt and oil so your noodles don't stick. So we'll be back. Okay, so this is boiling, so I'm going to put the string beans in. Let me stir it around. I know I'm going to need some more water or something in here. Well, I got chicken broth, so I'll probably add a little bit of water to it. But let me put the string beans in. Yo, these cook down quite a lot, so that's why I do 6 pounds, because it cooks down. But I'll still have a little bit left over for tomorrow. See, tomorrow's Saturday, so normally on Friday I do a big meal so that I don't have to cook every Saturday. I don't always do a big meal, but I'm going to do a big meal tonight, so I don't have to. I know I'm cooking breakfast tomorrow for them, so I don't want to have to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some more water. So because I already used this, I'm just going to fill it up with water. And the water's still, it's almost full for them noodles though. It hasn't been that long. It's been about maybe 10 minutes. I turned the camera off, but it's only been about 10 minutes tops. Once this starts boiling, I can add some more water because it'll cook it down some, because right now it just needs to cook down a little bit. So I'm going to cover it and just let it cook. And it's on high, so it'll be fine. Let me put the oil in this now, because this is boiling. This is the last little bit that I have left in these, because I just filled up my deep fryer. Because that's what I'm frying the chicken in my deep fryer. So I'm just using the rest of what I had left in there, because you don't need that much. So let me cover this up. And the salt. Because if you salt your water, you may not have to salt your noodles once they come out. Because you have to remember, you're putting all that cheese in them as well. And all that cheese has salt in it. And that's just this is just a pound box. It fills up a whole half a pan. It fills up a whole half a pan. Once I'm done, I'll have a half a pan of macaroni and cheese in this. I'll bring you along for this. Now look at the bowl on this. I just want to make sure I stir it a little bit to keep it from clumping together. And look guys, it's getting there. Look how big it's getting. Almost. Okay guys, these noodles are done. Woo! Perfect. I'm gonna dump them, and then you can watch how they get made. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the macaroni and cheese. Okay. So now we're starting with the macaroni. Look at all that stain. This is where you put the butter in. So I'm doing about 2 tablespoons of butter. And you know by right here. And this is where I'm going to put the pepper in. And again, you can taste the noodle. See if you need any salt. And it needs just a tad bit. And I'm just going to mix it in until the butter melts. So I'm using sharp cheddar. And guys, I'm gonna put a glove on because I don't always like getting my hands dirty. And sometimes the cheese is a little clumpy. So I mix this one in first before I put in the next pack. Now I'm doing the 3 cheese. And I just opened all these up to have them ready. And then you want to get all this off of here because of the cheese. Get everything off. Now I'm going in with another cheddar. And this is where it starts getting a little stiff because you know, cheesed it up. And remember, this is only 1 pound of macaroni noodles. I'm going to just do a little bit of that for right now. That's more cheddar. But I also am doing an egg. So, I'll just move this to the side so you can see. I'm going to mix the egg up. And if you don't put the egg in right away because you don't want, because the noodles are so hot, you don't want the egg to scramble. So I normally just put the egg in and mix it with a little half and half. Because I'm putting half and half and heavy cream in it anyway. So you've got the half and half and the heavy cream. And I'm about to put that in a minute because that'll make it easier to stir as well. And I'm going to preheat this. Oh, it's already heated. Let me turn it up. So now I'm preheating. Well, the oven's already preheated because I was doing sweet potatoes. So here's the sweet potatoes. They was in the oven. So I just turned the oven up to 400 though. The oven's on 400. Now here's the mixture going in, the egg mixture. See how much easier it is to stir? Now the egg mixture's in there. Here's the rest of the cheese. That's heavy cream. Then a little bit more half and half. What I used in the bowl was just to mix the egg around. That wasn't what was, that was just to mix the egg in, since this is still warm so it wouldn't scramble. Right, so this is done. Wait till all that cheese melts down and, oh. So here we go, guys. We'll go in here this way. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this.
Wait a minute, what?
Come on, that's enough. So I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil because I don't want to get dark too soon where the top is going to be super dark and burnt looking before it's done. So I cover with aluminum foil, put it in the oven for 30 minutes, and then I uncover it for the last 15 minutes because I do 45 because of the egg that's in there and the milk. You gotta have that, get that stuff primed too. And so the last 15 minutes I take it off so it can brown and finish cooking. All right, guys, sweet potato time. Y'all hear in the back probably those string beans boiling. I'm putting gloves on. This bowl is just to set these in line. Cutting them up and discarding the stuff. Look how this coming out, guys. It comes right off. And if you have any like dark parts, you know, little parts that you don't want in your food, just take it out. I always cut off this part because this is, look at that. And I'll cut it off on the end as well. Then you go right up and it comes right off. See this? Take it right out. Now, my sweet potatoes, I don't like them sliced. I don't like them quartered, all that. The way I do mine is almost like mash. Sweet potatoes. But that's the way my kids like it. We made them other ways. They're good other ways. I've done them other ways as well. But this is the way they like them most. So, let me wash my hands off, because I know y'all don't want to watch me peel them all like that. So, once I get them all in, I'll show you everything else that happens with them. Guys, so, oh, I didn't tell you how many sweet potatoes I have, but I had 8. So, we're definitely going to pour some sugar in. Guys, don't be stingy with the sugar. Put the sugar in here. It's sweet potatoes. Don't be stingy. And I guarantee I'm going to put more in. Cinnamon. Don't be stingy. Cinnamon's good. Two tablespoons of vanilla. And that's pure vanilla extract. That's not a blend, but that's just what I use. And I use some brown sugar. This brown sugar is really potent, so you don't need a lot of it. And now we're going to get it in there. And you might hear a little bit of noise soon because my kids are about to come home. It's 3 o'clock, so they're about to get off the bus in the next 5 minutes. At least 2 of them, because one of them's in track, so he won't be here till later. See? You know I'm going to need a teeny bit more cinnamon than that, right? But also taste. You never go wrong. You cannot cook and not taste your food as you cook. It can be under seasoned, over seasoned. If it's over seasoned, then you have to do something. That's why you always do a little at a time. You don't, because you can always add, but you can't take away. And if you don't have extra sweet potatoes to add to it, well, sweet potatoes are not so bad off. You can really never put too much sugar. That's what I say. But, you know, some people have medical issues, so it can be too much sugar for them. I'm definitely going to need more butter. So I'm about to melt me one more stick. And I'll taste, after I put this other stick of butter in, I'll taste it and see if it needs any more sugar or cinnamon. I know it doesn't need any vanilla. It may need a tad bit because it is eight sweet potatoes, so we'll see. Guys, this smells so good. And just imagine macaroni and cheese, sweet potato, string beans, fried chicken. For me, it's Friday, so it's called Fried Chicken Friday. Today, for us, we have Fried Fish Friday. We do different things, but this is like a home cooked soul food meal that they get, that they love. So, and you see I'm just making dents in it like this because it's going to flatten out in the thing, but I got to put butter in it. And I want the butter to get in between all the little dents. And I'm also going to, I have to taste it. Let me taste it. That's perfect. Sprinkle a little cinnamon on top. Because once you mix it in later, it'll be perfect. And then it goes in the oven. You know, my macaroni and cheese is already in the oven. So I'm going to show you everything in the oven once I'm actually going to cover this and put it in. And then I'll show you everything that's in the oven.
And to bring color to the house.
So here we go. My macaroni and cheese is on the bottom. I put it on a pan just in case it boils over a little bit. That's just what I do. My sweet potatoes is on top. And my string beans are boiling. So this should... And look, it is 3:10, and you hear my daughter in the back. She just came through. But if you see, my dinner is done. The string beans is on, the macaroni and cheese, the sweet potatoes are in, the chicken's in the refrigerator because I'm going to do that later once everything is done. OMG, don't do that. All right, guys, let's unveil the macaroni and cheese. Oh, look at that. Oops. Let me get that out of here. Oh. So look at the macaroni and cheese. So I'm going to leave it in there for 15 more minutes just to get brown. And the sweet potatoes are still in there. We'll be back. Okay, guys, here's the sweet potatoes. Because I took out the macaroni and cheese. So after I took out the macaroni and cheese, I moved the sweet potatoes down and put them on this. Okay. See what we got here. Oh, that looks good. Ooh. Oh, look how good that looks. Definitely want to leave them in just a little bit longer. Maybe I'll stir it around some. Okay, let me stir it around. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Now, does that look amazing? Amazing. Yeah, this is quite amazing. Just look at this. Sweet potatoes at its finest. I'm going to leave it back in just so I can get a little, nice little crunch, crunch, crunch on the top. Let's see how we do. This only needs about like 15 more minutes. The mac and cheese is done. The string beans are done. And now, I'll just fry the chicken up. Oh, doesn't that look good, guys? This is the sweet potatoes all done. So my oven's on. I'm gonna push this back. Since I turned the oven on. Oh, that's hot. Cameron, yes. Put this macaroni and cheese in the oven for me. Because I turned the oven off, so I'm just going to put everything in the oven. Right here. Just set it in there. Because I just don't want it sitting out.
Is it hot?
No. Come on. Don't drop my stuff now. Just stick it in there. I got it. Thank you. So everything's done. Oven's off. And look at these string beans, guys. These string beans look amazing. So everything's done. And look at the time, because I showed y'all the time that I started everything. So we're all finished. And I'll bring you back once I start frying the chicken. You know, the chicken's already seasoned and stuff. I'm just waiting to fry it for when they're ready to eat. Okay, guys, this is my deep fryer that I'm using. This is the deep fryer. So I've already got the oil and stuff in. I'm just waiting for this to turn green. I got it on 355. And so I'm about to put, this is the bag. Yes, I use a bag of flour. So I'm about to put some seasoning in it. I'm actually just putting the same seasonings that I season my chicken with. Just putting them in here. I'm using the same container. I had some left over. And I'm going to just put some in there. And then put my chicken in. And then once this turns ready. Once this turns ready. I'll come back and watch. Y'all can watch me add. So here we go. This is the chicken. And this is the bag I'm putting it in. That's 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. I'm doing 16 pieces because that's how many can go in my fryer. 8, 10, 12, 14. Maybe I'll just do 14. I don't want to crowd it out. 15. Let's do one more. 16. Alright. When the fryer is ready, it's still not ready. But it takes about 15, 20 minutes to heat up. So, once it's ready, I'm about to shake these up. I'm going to shake this up real quick. And then just leave it in the bag until it's ready. And I'll probably... All this I'm not cooking tonight because we like our chicken fresh, so I'll probably make the rest of it tomorrow to go with the rest of the food left over because it's Saturday tomorrow and I'm not going to cook Saturday. I'll be cooking chicken, but I'm not going to have to cook a whole meal because I'm going to have leftovers from tonight. Alright guys, here we go. The light's on. It's green. I don't know if you can see that that's green, but oh, you hear it? So all I do is layer them in there really, really nicely. And I've already counted them out, as you saw, when we was waiting for this to warm up. But if it looks like too many's going in there, because some of these are really, really big, I'll just leave them in the bag for the next go around. For the next fry. But if you notice, this is a really, really deep basket. And this was my Christmas present, guys. And I only took it out about a week ago. Remember that song? About a week ago. Okay, guys. You see these? These are done. So I'm going to take them out. Look at these. Aren't these pretty? Look. Aren't these pretty? I don't know. Can you see them? Can you see this? Look at this way. Pretty. So I'll let you know when the next batch is done. I'm just going to put it on in another batch. And then that'll be it. The next time you'll see me, I'll be plating. Alright, guys. I'm plating. So how does that look, guys? How does that plate look? Well, I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. So this is the plate, guys. This food is home style cooking with me. But I'll let you know how it turns out in a mukbang. How about that? Let's see. We'll see. If I get at least 3 likes on this, I'll show you the eating part of how good it was. So for now, see you later.